there we just thought, I mean, we just have to meet this guy. And
when we started out, we wanted to make a film on the history of falconry, and the falcon smuggling is it's very integrated into the historical part. And where we come from, up in Iceland, for decades you had it was like you knew that spring was coming when the Germans arrived and they started to poach or steal falcon eggs and falcon chicks. So that was our starting point. But during our research phase, we met this wall of silence. There was, almost nobody wanted to speak to us, and we were asking about legal issues or legal activities. We weren't only asking about illegal activities.
Alan Parrot, we found out that he found an article on Mongolia Today where we saw this name, Mr. Parrot, who was, he was fighting the smugglers and trying to stop, the illegal takes of falcons out of Mongolia. It took us probably, what, 6-7 months to get his contact details, because, well, we had some people that, that were in the falconry community, and they all said, no, you don't want to talk to this guy. We don't want to talk to him.
He was the voice of the, like the lonely voice in the desert, trying to save the falcons when other people were trying to make money out of them. And he was a minor character. He was like the
conservationist.
Yeah, he was the conservationist in the film. But then, as people dropped out because he was going to be in the film, we actually got more and more interested in him as a character. So we should really thank the people who were trying to obstruct us, because they actually made us more determined to find out what was going on. And then after a while, it took us 1.5 years maybe to gain his full trust. And then only after that time he told us about this Bin Laden thing.
When we started to talk to Alan Parrot, he soon told us about the relationship between Al-Qaeda and falconry camps, so-called hunting camps, because the rich Arab leaders in the Persian Gulf, they go hunting in different countries like Pakistan, Afghanistan, they go to Kazakhstan, and some of them have gone to Iran, and so, I mean, some of them go to also North Africa, and where they hunt their favorite species called Hubara bustard. It's a big bird, and endangered.
Endangered, you said?
Yeah, Hubara bustard is
because of their hunting.
Yeah, because of they are just actually hunting on the breeding grounds. Yeah.
The thing is, the 9/11 Commission report, it's good, but if you know some of the things behind the intelligence, if you know the culture behind the information, you have to connect the dots, which the 9/11 Commission report does not.
Right.
So the 9/11 Commission report concludes that there's no evidence pointing to a foreign country or a servant of a foreign country providing money to Al-Qaeda to fund the 9/11 thing. But in the film we explain that we have Béar, the former CIA agent. He explains how the venue, which is the falconry camps, is used to go across borders without any border or passport control, with huge C-130 airplanes, which can move cars, they can move people, they can move whatever. So the falconry camps are used as a venue to because the Emirates and the Saudis, they're not actually working in a socialist manner. They have this hierarchy of the royal families, which are using most of the monies belongs actually to the nation. So they're not really operating in a socialist manner. So the Al-Qaeda, the target of Al-Qaeda should actually be those governments, but they're actually buying redemption by providing Al-Qaeda with cars, cash and money, and it's all happening in the falconry camps. So the crossing point, it's like when you do a criminal investigation, where the lines of investigation cross, that's where the goodies are. And in this context, the crossing line is the falconry camps for Al-Qaeda, for the people with the petrodollars and the funding of 9/11, amongst other things. So if you know how to connect the dots, it's pretty obvious. There's actually CIA data on this, who is meeting where. Without the falconry camps, you can't operate, you can't finance Al-Qaeda or Bin Laden. So the reason for the falconry camps to exist is that you have constant supply of falcons, and they like wild falcons better than the captive bred. Even if the official line in the UAE is that they are promoting the use of captive bred, but that's for the normal people.
Captivity bred, is that what you're saying?
Captive bred.
Captive bred,
yeah.
Okay.
So what they're actually doing is, by smuggling falcons, by getting the wild falcons, by having a constant supply of hunting falcons, is that they are enabling the funding of Al-Qaeda. The funding of 9/11 was conducted in the royal falconry camps. So that's what the 9/11 Commission report does not
go into
or connect the dots.
So what's your next film going to be?
Well, the next film is going to be a pure wildlife documentary. No geopolitics, no intrigue, no conservation, just wildlife.
$5 bike. $5 bike. And jump in. Right ahead. I'm the creepy old man.